2-1 win. The Super Eagles are back. But then it was a very lethargic performance towards the ending of the game, and it seemed like we begged for the win at the end of the match. But I want to know your thoughts on the match.
It was not inspiring. That's the truth. It was a drab game for large spells in that particular match, and it was not convincing. But the most important thing is that we got the win, and Pesero in his own part too, he has a win, because people were asking questions after the first two games. Is this man the right person for the job? But I always feel it's too early to start criticizing, or should I say finding fault in the team. He's still new into the national team, and it will take him some time before the players get used to his system and all of that. So I think maybe after like 5 games, we can now can start assessing him whether he's actually a good fit. But overall, our game was not nice. This is a team that was supposed to be beating at least 4 goals, and we are not converting chances.
And then in this team, do you feel we play better?
In any team, the team plays better. Even for Leicester, when he's not there, you always see his impact. So if he's in our team, he's a good plus. It's a plus for us actually. But the problem is, why should we continue to rely on Ndidi? We should be having options. We should be looking towards getting a replacement. Ndidi will not be in the national team forever. So if you cannot replace, or should I say find somebody who is capable of stepping in when he's not available, I think we're going to have a very big problem going forward.
Then they go back and forth on this one during the watch along, where we talk about Osimhen and chasing Yekiri's record. I know it's too early, and we've been talking during the watch along, but there are many people who won't watch that, but they will watch this one. So I want to know now, looking back on his performance and the game he had today and the games he has had so far for the Super Eagles, how long do you take to take this guy to break that record?
I think the difference between him and Yekini from the games I've watched Yekini play and Osimhen is, Osimhen, yes, he has the hunger and he has the hustling thing and all of that going for him, but he needs to also know when to also calm down because of injuries, because he's having so many injuries. Like if you notice in this game, he pulled up, so he needs.
Hopefully, he's not serious.
We just hope he's not serious. He needs to also know when to calm down and just be predatory, find an opening, pick your moments, that kind of thing. I think that's one aspect of his game that he's yet to inculcate at the moment, but. You always admire his hunger, you always admire his drive and all of that. So in terms of goal scoring now, you can see we missed an opportunity today. If we had a very good team, I believe Osimhen should have scored a hat-trick in this particular kind of game. It's games like this you expect Nigeria to be wiping teams, but unfortunately we always find it difficult beating minnows. So if you ask me how many years it will take him to break that record, I think I would say 5 years. And if the team does not improve in the next 2 years, it's going to be very difficult.
Even extend to maybe 6 or so.
And barring injuries too, also have to consider that. Yes.
And then apart from Osimhen, did any other player stand out to you today?
Bassey was fantastic. I know people were critical of him when we played Ghana in the World Cup qualifiers, but he has proven that he's a defensive material. But I do fancy him to be a central defender long-term future, because as much as his crosses are good and all that, there's just something that you feel he's lacking. That mobility to constantly run back and forth. I don't think he really has it to play, especially in the big pressure games. So I do feel he will be a natural centre back going forward. But he was fantastic. Olaina was fantastic. I think apart from these two, and maybe Osimhen, there was no real. It will be yes. Apart from scoring the goal, he was having misplaced passes and all of that. So you can only say these 3 players were the standout players for us.
And then William Trusecong, his injury looks serious. Your injury looked very serious. Kenneth Omero came in. We have Shemi Ajayi, I think, as well. So for that Sao Tome game, now what are you looking at in that our centre back position?
Definitely, Trusecong. I don't think he will play that game. I don't think we want to risk him for that game. And it's just evidence that he's not been playing since the AFCON. So I'm not surprised that he pulled up. But the thing is, I think Omero needs to step up right now. And I feel he's capable because he's our most experienced defender at the moment. So he and Ajayi's pair will not be bad. But you would like to think Sao Tome should be an easy game.
It should be an easy game anyways. But then
make games like this quite difficult. So you can't really say, okay, Nigeria will whitewash this team or Nigeria will outclass this team. So but you are just hopeful that Nigeria should do the job in Sao Tome and Principe. 2-0 win, 3-0 win is okay for us.